Hey everyone, it's Mari and welcome back to my channel for another project for my Holiday Series 2020. I'm so excited today to bring you this really fun little tag or ornament project for the holidays, and I'm going to take you through the entire project today, show you all of the details, the products I used, and so on. I started off here with a silhouette cut file on my cut mat. This silhouette cut file is called Ornament Frame, and you can find that over in the Silhouette store. You can see that I cut it with the actual frames intact in my first pass. So you can see how I've got this really cute little scallop frame and a circle. And then I went into my design studio and I actually took the center circle out so that it cut that as one piece. And now I can layer these all together to create lots of fun little different types of projects. So today I really wanted to make a little shaker card. So I wanted to layer this scallop frame over top of this scallop base to create my project. So I've got all of these different elements cut here that I can use on other projects, and you can see how I can layer the straight circle frame over top of the solid scallop and so on and so forth. There's a lot of different variations here that you could use with this cut file. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some different products from Honeybee Stamps that I think are super fun for a tag project. So this is the No Peeking stamp set and coordinating die. These are sold separately, but you can see all of the really fun sentiments for tags in this No Peeking set. All kinds of really cool little bows and ribbons and so on that you can color and cut and just create some really fun projects. So really love that stamp and coordinating die set from Honeybee Stamps. I also really like the sentiments in the big pickup cab and big pickup tailgate stamp sets. These are super versatile. You could use these for the holiday season, or you could create a tag for a birthday or any time of year, really. Super versatile, lots of fun. I have used these quite a bit already this season, even though this is a brand new set with the holiday release from Honeybee Stamps. Love these stamps and coordinating honey cuts. There are coordinating honey cuts for those sets too. There's also the option of using sentiments from the Merry Buzzword stamp and coordinating honey cuts, as well as the Joy buzzword and joy, all of the joy sentiments that go along with the larger buzzword. And then there's honey cuts dies to go along with those as well. Today I'm going to be using and focusing on the Santa's Village stamp set, and I'm going to stamp these out with some Memento Tuxedo black ink on some Nina 80-pound cardstock using my Misty. Going to stamp those all out with some Copic friendly ink, and in a snap I'm going to have those all colored up and ready to go for my project. Now, I did actually end up coloring and die cutting way more than I'm actually going to be using on my project today, but that's always fun because then you've got some things for another project. Pardon me. So I'm going to start off with one of my circles here. I'm going to blend on some Distress Oxide ink and Speckled Egg, and then a little bit of Broken China. And this is just going to create a really pretty wintry sky for the background for my little project. Now, I just kind of wanted to roughly place my little die cut pieces where I thought I was going to put them. And then I'm going to take the stamp No Peeking from the Honeybee Stamps No Peeking set. I'm going to stamp that with my block and some VersaFine Claire Nocturne ink, and get that stamped in the right position there. You can see I'm just showing you the stamp that I used. Love this stamp set. I think this is just fantastic. And so now I'm just going to show you, I'm taking a piece of acetate from my stash. I've just kind of roughly cut that the size of the circle that I'm using here. I'm going to go ahead and glue that acetate to my straight circle frame. I'm going to use a little bit of liquid adhesive, and I just wanted to use a really fine bead there so that my glue doesn't squirt out onto the acetate beyond that border. Now I'm going to take this little snowbank that I created. There's actually a die in the Santa Village coordinating die set that creates a little snowbank, which is genius. And I've cut that from one of the circles that I die cut with my cameo, with my silhouette. And now I'm just going to go ahead and create my little scene in my little wintry scene here, my little snowman, some presents, that little tree. And I have colored all of these with I actually didn't use my Copics. I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers for this project. I'm going to take a white gel pen. This is a Ranger white gel pen, and I'm going to just create some little snowflakes in my scene here. Now I'm just going to dot some around, and then I'm going to make some of the flakes bigger by just obviously adding a larger dot to kind of make it look a little bit more realistic. And just going to go ahead and dot those all over my presents, my snowman, my tree, all the different little areas. And that will finish off my little scene. I've got those all glued down. Now I'm going to go ahead and make my shaker element. So I'm taking my 1/2 inch wide foam adhesive. This is just some 3M foam adhesive. I cut that strip in half. I like to take the release paper off so that it will bend. And I actually doubled this. Now I don't show this on camera, but I did actually double up the foam adhesive so that my shaker element has more room to actually shake, so that the little bits that I add in my well here will move around more freely. So I'm going to go ahead and trim that off. I will take my anti-static powder tool and add a little bit of powder to the inside of my shaker element here so that my sequins and my glitter that I add in there will just shake around nicely and not stick too much to that acetate. So this is just a little glitter mix that I have in my stash. You can just use whatever you have, whatever you like. And I will link up to some glitter and sequin mixes in the description box below. I will actually link up a bunch of different products that I've used here today, so that if you want to purchase any of these items, you can go ahead and do so using those links if you so choose. Now I'm taking that frame, I'm getting that glued on there. Now you can see all of these fun little shaker bits shaking around. I wanted to add a scallop frame over top of this just to create a little bit more detail. And so you'll see me doing that here. I just love that scallop detail. I think it's super cute. And I'm going to add the little tag topper. That's the little ornament topper. And I'm just going to go ahead and add some liquid adhesive. I'm going to just kind of wiggle that around until I get it in just the right spot. And that's going to give me a place to add the twine for my little tag. Now, like I said earlier, you could use this as an ornament, or you could use it as a tag, whichever. And it is pretty large. It's quite large and oversized. You could, in your Silhouette Studio, if you did use that same cut file, size it down a little bit if you want it smaller, or you could make it bigger, whichever you choose. So here you can just see, I'm going to glue that down, and then I'm going to take the scallop solid piece and add that to the back. And that's just going to complete my tag. And I am going to just show you here how you could actually give this as a gift, write a sweet little message on the back. You could give this as, just a gift in itself, wrap it up, and that would be just a perfect little sweet gift for someone who really loves homemade gifts as a gift during the holidays. Friends, this is my finished project here today. I had so much fun with this. I hope you enjoyed this too and were inspired. Make sure you check that description box in the below in the show more section below the video for all of the different products that I used today. Thanks so much and have an amazing day. Stay safe, and I'll see you here again another time on my channel. Bye-bye.